Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fry Trains. Today, we're going to be building Wheeling in Lake Erie, number 2662. And this is a high hood GP35 locomotive. And this is what it looks like here. So let's get right into the build. So as usual, we're going to start with the rear coupler. So take out a dark oak stair, and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block back, on the bottom middle, we're going to put 3 red concrete in the center. Then we're going to put an upside down mangrove stair on either side, and then 5 red concrete above this. Then in front of it in the middle, a 3 block tall T-shape of red concrete. And we're going to put a torch on either side of this second layer. On the outer edge, we're going to put 3 oak slabs like this, and 3 on this side. In front of it, we're going to do a 5x3 of red concrete coming out to each side of the tracks. Then we'll swing behind here on this top middle and put 3 upside down mangrove stairs up here. Then on bottom, we're going to open a birch fence gate above each rail. Then above each of those, we're going to open a dark oak fence gate. Then we're going to put a mangrove fence gate on this top middle. And then come up here and crouch, and we're going to put a sideways lightning rod here and a sideways lightning rod on this side here. Then in front of this on bottom, we're going to put a fence gate on each rail. Then in front of that, another 8 wheel on each rail. Then in the center, a black stone brick block. Then a black stone brick top slab. Then 2 sideways fence gates, then another top slab, and then a block. Then we'll add another 8 wheel here and here, and put a fence gate on the front of these 2 wheels. Then go through and put a hopper on the side of all 4 wheels. Then we're going to crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, a wither skeleton skull on these 2 hoppers over here. Then we're going to take polished deep slate stairs out. We're going to put 2 inward facing stairs here, turn around 2 here. Then repeat the process on this side, so 2 here and 2 here. In the middle of this, we're going to put a 2x2 of polished deep slate slabs on the bottom of each side like this. Then we're going to come on the top middle with black stone brick block. And we're going to do a line back here right down the middle and come out 1 block past these front fence gates. On the side of it, we're going to do a full row of dark oak fence gates up here. And then same thing on this side, a full row of dark oak fence gates up here. Then on the next block forward on the bottom middle, we're going to go 3 wide with black stone brick block for our fuel tank and extend that forward. And we're going to make that 11 blocks long. So a 3x11. Then on the side here, a full row of upside down black stone brick stairs. And same thing on this side, a full row of upside down outward facing stairs here. Then we'll come up on the second layer at the back with black stone brick block again and do another 3x11 on top of this in the middle. Then in front of this, on bottom, a fence gate on each rail. Then a set another 8 wheels on each rail. In the middle, a black stone brick block and a slab. Then 2 sideways fence gates. Then a top slab and a block. Then another 8 wheel here and here, and a fence gate on the front of these. Then go through, and we're going to put a hopper on the side of all 4 wheels again. And then we're going to crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And same thing over here. Then take polished deep slate stairs, put 2 inward facing here, 2 here. Turn around, 2 stairs here, 2 here. Then in between here, a 2x2 of polished deep slate slabs on the bottom of each side. Then on top, we'll do a line of black stone brick blocks down the center and a line with these front fence gates. On the side, a full row of fence gates up here, and also a full row of fence gates on this side right here. Now in front of this, we're going to do a 5x3 of red concrete coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a 3-block tall T-shape in the center. Then put a torch on either side of the second layer, and on the outer edge, 3 oak slabs like this, and same thing over here. In front of this, 3 red concrete on the bottom middle, and then an upside down mangrove stair facing outward on either side. Above that, 5 red concrete, and on the top middle, 3 upside down mangrove stairs. Then take a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and stack it up to the middle second block. Under it, a dark oak fence gate sideways, then open a birch fence gate above each rail. Then open a dark oak fence gate above that on each side, then a mangrove fence gate on the top middle, and then we'll crouch and put a lightning rod here, and a lightning rod right here. Now we're going to come on the front of this fuel tank, put an oak plank with a mangrove button here, and same thing on this side. Then we're going to put an upside down oak stair facing forward here and here, and then one facing backwards here and here. Then 3 oak planks up here on each side. Then behind it, we're going to put 2 fence gates here, 2 here. Then we're going to come on the back of this stair, put a string, and on this side. Then up here we'll do a line of sideways anvils, and we'll bring it out over that string. And same thing on this side, start over that string and a line of anvils here for the air tank. Then we're going to come up here and crouch, and we're going to put a single polished deep slate slab on top of all 4 of these hoppers. And then we're going to add 4 dark oak trapdoors across here on each side. Then we'll repeat for the front truck. So come up here, put a single polished deep slate slab on all 4 of these hoppers. And then we'll do 4 dark oak trapdoors across here and 4 across here. Then we're going to come out on the center of this truck, and we're going to open 2 dark oak fence gates in the middle, then put a wither skeleton skull above each of the wheels. Same thing here, wither skeleton skull above the wheels, open 2 fence gates on the middle. Then repeat the process that same way for the back truck here. And 1 more corner to go. Do the same thing on this side of the back truck. Then we'll come up here and we'll crouch again. And we're going to put a sideways lightning rod here and here, and then 1 here and here. And of course we have to repeat that on the front truck, so come up here. We'll put a sideways lightning rod here and here, and then 1 here and here. Then we're going to come up on this 3rd layer, start at one end, and we're going to go 3 wide in the middle with our black stone brick block, and we're going to bring it all the way down across the top. All the way to the back of the locomotive. Then on this top outside edge on the upper hip box, we're going to do a full row of oak slabs across here. And then a full row of oak slabs across here. Then we repeat on this side, so a full row of oak slabs up here, and then a full row across here. And actually, I'm not quite liking how this section looks. You can leave it like this if you want, but I think I'm going to change these to 3 oak slabs on top. And same thing on this side, change these to 3 oak slabs as well. And now the base is done, and we'll come up front. Now come on top of the front on this 3rd block end, change this to gray wool and this one. Then a pattern of 3 red concrete like this. Above it, 2 layers of yellow concrete. Above that, 2 layers of red concrete. Then this top middle up here actually needs to be a gray wool in the center. Then in these corners, we're going to put a red stained glass paint on the bottom of each side, then 2 yellow, then 2 red on each side. Then come behind here, on this side right behind it, we're going to do 2 red concrete on bottom, then a 2x2 of yellow, a 2x2 of red, 2 gray wool up here. On this side, 2 red on bottom, then a yellow concrete in the middle here, and a brewing sand here. Then yellow concrete like this and a 2x2 of red above it. Then we'll mark off the rear end, so come back here on the third block in, change this one and this one to gray wool. Then that same pattern, do 3 red concrete like this, then 2 layers of yellow, then 2 layers of red. Then a red stained glass paint on the bottom of each side, then 2 yellow and 2 red. Then we'll come back up front on this side here, on this bottom outer edge. And we're going to put 2 red shulker boxes here and another 4 coming back. Then on this side we'll put 2 here, another 4 coming back, and on this side only a red concrete at the back. Then starting on the back, 5 yellow concrete coming forward right here. On this side, we start right here with yellow concrete and bring it to the back of this. Then on top of the back here, we're going to do a single yellow concrete, then 2 red, then a mangrove door here, facing sideways, and then a forward facing door here. Then 2 cyan stained glass paints here and a red concrete. On this side we start at the front, yellow concrete, 2 red, sideways door, then a backwards door. Then 2 stained glass paints, a red concrete. Then on top of this, we're going to put 4 mangrove stairs facing outward here, and 4 on this side going this way. Then we need to make a banner, so we're going to come into a loom with a red banner and yellow dye. Make the bottom half yellow. And then we're going to place that right on the side of this side door here, and then put a yellow banner under it, and that hides the door from the side. Then we'll repeat over here. So come to this door and crouch. Put the red and yellow one on the door and a yellow one right underneath it. Then right here, we'll add a white stained glass paint on the side. Across this top middle, fill this with gray wool. Then come down behind this. Right here, we're going to put 2 ladders. Then we're going to make another banner, so come into a loom with a cyan banner, red dye, put a red border on it, then make the bottom half yellow. This is for the cab windows, so we're going to put 1 here on the back, then come around the front and put 1 here. Now come behind the cab, 1 block in from the outer edge of each side, do a red concrete, then 2 yellow, then 2 red, and a gray wool in the top middle. Then behind it on each side, 3 red concrete, then 2 layers of 3 yellow, then 1 layer of red. On the top of each side, we're going to put 3 deep slate tile walls, gray wool down the middle, and on top of this, a 3x3 of mangrove slabs up here. Then behind this, on bottom of each side, we're going to do a full single layer of red concrete coming down each side, all the way to the back. Then we'll do 2 layers of yellow concrete, end to end here. And same thing on this side, 2 layers of yellow concrete here, going end to end. Then above that, a single layer of red concrete up to the front. And same thing here, a single layer of red concrete. Then back here in the middle, we're going to put a gray wool, and then in the center, a line of 7 bedrock blocks here. On the side of it, 3 iron bars at the back, 3 at the front, red concrete in the middle. Copy the pattern over to this side. Then in front of this, a line of red concrete across here, and a line of red concrete across this side, and then fill the middle with gray wool up here. Then up here, a plus shape of deep slate tile slabs here and here. Put a dead horn coral fan in the center of each one. Then we're going to come on the side of the top, and we're going to start 1 block behind these walls up here and do an upside down forward facing mangrove stair on either side. Then an outward facing mangrove stair on each side. Then 3 outward facing upside down deep slate tile stairs. And then finally at the back, an upside down backward facing mangrove stair on either side. Then a aligned with these deep slate tile stairs on top, a plus shape of polished deep slate slabs with a dead horn and coral fan in the middle. Then right here, open a fence gate and a sideways one behind it for the horn. Then we're going to come on top of the front here, in the middle, and put a gray candle here and here, and then a lever behind it. Then we're going to surround everything else on the top here, where we haven't built something, with gray carpet. Then 3 wide, all the way back to these slabs. Then come behind here, put a daylight sensor here for the exhaust, surround it with gray carpet, and we're going to bring our gray carpet down and around this fan and out to each side, everywhere we haven't built something. And then across here, in between these fans, in between here, and then down and around the back here. Then we're going to come on this side behind the cab. We're going to put a brick wall here, then a row of oak slabs coming across, and we'll stop above this first back wheel on this side. Behind it, a line of gray carpet across here, then a T-shape on the back porch, then start here with gray carpet, and come all the way up this side. Then we'll come up front, and we need to get gray carpet on these 2 shulker boxes here. And then 2 here, a T-shape on this front porch, 2 here, then 1 on this shulker box. Then come behind the cab on this side right here. We're going to do 2 rows of 3 yellow stained glass panes, and then 1 row of 3 red above it. Then we're going to do our railings, so take out an oak fence on front. Right here we're going to come up 4, then back 1, up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1. Then in this corner we're going to come up 3, and then over 1, and then up 2 right here. Then here we'll come up 3, over 1, up 2. Here we're going to come up 4, then back 1, up 1, and then over 2. Then up here we're going to put a brick wall here, and a mangrove fence above it, and 2 mangrove fences here. Then a chain on this top middle gap. Then we're going to work from the rear end, so take your oak fences out back here. Right here we're going to come up 4. Here we'll come up 3, then over 1, then up 2 right here. Repeat on this side, so up 4 here. Here up 3, over 1, up 2. Then 2 mangrove fences here, a brick wall and a mangrove fence here, and a chain on the gap. Then go back to the mangrove fence, and we're going to connect that up right here. And we'll go ahead and bring that forward all the way up the walkway here. And right here we're going to add 1 on top of the end here. Then we'll come to the back of this side and connect our mangrove fence up right here and start bringing it all the way forward. Then when we get here, we're going to come up 2 and forward 1. Now come up front on this top, middle, hang a bell. Under it, a glow item frame with a frog light. Then on the side of that, a birch sign with 2662. Same thing on this side. Then we can hit those with a glow ink sac. Then on this left-hand side, a mangrove fence gate on top, and then 2 oak fence gates here. Then we'll come to the rear end, back here. We're going to put a glow item frame with a frog light right here. On either side of it, a birch sign with 2662. Hit them both with a glow ink sac. On the left-hand side, a mangrove fence gate up here, and 2 oak fence gates under the sign. Now take out a mangrove button here, and put 1 here on the top, 1 on this side. Then we're going to come all the way up front, and put 1 here, and 1 here. And then we have detail banners to make, so come into a loom with a yellow banner and red dye. We're going to put a vertical on the left and the right, and a triangle on bottom. New banner. Vertical on the left, then a horizontal on bottom. New banner. We're going to do 3 horizontal stripes and a vertical on the left. Then surround all 3 of these with a yellow border each. Then we'll do a new banner in red dye, make the top half red go to yellow dye and put a yellow horizontal on top like this. Then we'll come place everything. So first we're going to come up front on this center and put the letter W right here. Then we're going to come down to the back, 1 block from the end here on this yellow, and we're going to make it say WLE. And same thing on this side right here, put WLE. Then we're going to take this stripe one here, then all the way across the yellow here. Then up here, we're going to put 1 right here, then 3 here. And then we'll do the other side. Here we can only put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, then all the way across here. Then 1 behind this E, and finally on the back, on the center, we're also going to put a W right here. And now we'll work on the interior, so come on inside the cab here. We'll put some frog lights down in the bottom for some hidden lighting, and then at the same level of the doors, fill this whole floor in with prismarine brick slabs. In the back middle, 2 blast furnaces here, and same thing on the front middle. Then right here in the middle, another block with 2 levers for the control stand. Turn around and we'll put a stair on either side for seats. And now our interior is all completed here. So there we have it, folks. We've completed wheeling in Lake Erie, number 2662, our high hood GP35 locomotive. I hope everyone enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.